Hello guys, welcome to this tutorial series to make a fireplace just like the one you see starting from the default cube. This will be a step-by-step tutorial so that even beginners like myself can follow along. We will learn a lot of things. First, making the basic shapes of the fireplace, a step-by-step guide to UV unwrap it, adding a 3D wall to make the shape more complex, and then adding fire logs with procedural textures step by step too, and at last adding beautiful fire with beautiful light that is easy to make and fast to render. All of what we will make can be rendered using either Eevee or cycles. If you want to check the music clip I used this fireplace in, you can find it in the description. Also, if you want to buy the final fireplace for $3, you can get it and support the channel. So let's start with the first part where we will make the basic shape of the fireplace. Enjoy the journey, please.
Hello guys, this is Momo for the first video tutorial about Blender in this glorious channel. First of all, I just want to say that I'm not an expert user of Blender. I just started using it about 2 months ago when I decided that I wanted to make my own 3D animated music clips, and I just finished my first video clip. It was very hard work. I learned a lot of things in the process. I faced a lot of problems making the modeling and the animation and everything, and I learned a lot of things, and I thought that there are a lot of things that I can share with you guys. So I decided to start making tutorials. So I will start with the fireplace that you can see in my clip. You can go to my kids channel and watch that clip. The link is in the description. So I will try to make videos about how to make various elements that I used in that clip. So the first thing we will make is the fireplace, and we will make it using the default cube. Yeah, we won't delete the default cube. We will use it to make a beautiful hearth or fireplace. So let's start with the default cube. The first thing I want to do is to check the size of this guy, the dimensions. So we will make it 1 meter high. So one thing I learned from Blender Guru is that you should make your models, you should make them to real sizes, real world size. So I think a fire hearth is about 1 meter high, more or less. That's not very important, but it's just something that's worth mentioning before we start. So let's get this guy up. So G, Z to move it upward like this. Okay. And now I want to resize it in the Y direction. So S and then Y, and resize it like this, I think. Okay, now we go into edit mode. You can use the tab key, or you can go here and do edit. Okay, now we will change the selection mode from vertex. There are also edge selection and faces selection. We will change to face and then select the upper face. Okay, we will extrude this guy, and that's using the E button. Okay, so E and then move. It should move automatically in the Z axis. You know, you don't need to hit Z and to up here, and then yeah, this is good. Just a problem I run to a lot of times is sometimes you hit E and then you hit like the right key of the mouse, and you think that nothing happened, but there is extra vertices here that you can't see, and then they can cause problems. So we will switch to vertex select just to show you this. You can hit 1 on the keyboard, or you can go to these buttons. So if we select this guy, this vertex, and we click G and then move it, you see that we have 2 vertices that were on top of each other, you see. So be careful when using the E button to extrude. Sometimes you think you cancel the operation, but it's not really cancelled. Let's do Control Z one more time. I hope that this was enough to delete that guy. Okay, no, you see, we haven't deleted it. Okay, so now we start all over again. So E up, we stop here, it's good, and then we do S to resize this this face like this, S, and then with your mouse. I hope you are seeing the keys I'm using in the corner here. Okay, so now we'll select this face, or we can switch to vertex select. If you select these two vertices, you think maybe that you are selecting the others too. No, you are not, you're just selecting these two. But if you, let's deselect, use the X-ray mode and select these guys, now you selected all four. You see, so now, okay, let's go back here so we can look clearly. Yeah, you can use the number pad number 3, or you can just click here. Now we do G and Y so that we move these vertices in the Y axis, so, and put them just here. I think this is good, don't know, maybe we get them down a bit, Z, and like this, maybe this is better, maybe we resize more, S, I think this is better, like this, and then G, Y, and like this, I think this is good. Okay, so now we select the upper face again, let's disable X-ray mode, and then do another extrude to make the chimney. You see, now we will do extrude and then another extrude, and then we right click so that the square or the face we add with extrude stays on top of the other. So we will do E and then right click, and then we do G, no, not G, S to resize it and do this. You see, let's resize it on the X axis like this. I think this is perfect. Okay, now we do extrude again. We almost finished the shape of our hearth or our fireplace, so E and up again like this. I think this is perfect. So this is our basic shape of the fireplace. Now we will delete this face. Let's do X and then not dissolve face, but just face, delete face. Okay, so now it's empty, and then we will delete this face too. So X and then F on the keyboard, and we have this guy. Now we go to object mode and go to modifiers and add a solidify modifier. Make sure that the offset is -1, keep it that way, and then we will get this value up, the thickness, we will make it thicker. So we already see the shape of our fireplace immersion, you see. And up here there's a little problem. I don't know how to solve it properly, but we will solve it in an instant, don't worry about this. So I think this looks good. 0.35 is good. Okay, so now we have this guy. It's very good, it's thick, and there's a hole inside. It's really a fine fireplace. Now we go to this triangle here and do apply. So now we applied our modifier and we have this shape. When we go to edit mode again, when we use X-ray, we can see this guy here. Okay, so now we go up and we try to fix this weird shape here, you see. So let's do 1 on the keyboard, or go here and select do vertices select. Now we select these two vertices, okay, and do X, and this time we don't delete the vertices, but we will dissolve the vertices so that we don't have empty space. The shape stays closed and whole but those vertices aren't anymore. If you do delete, there will be empty space inside the shape. Okay, so we do dissolve vertices, and then we go to the other two from in the other side, and we do also X and then D to dissolve these vertices. So now if you go back to object mode, if you disable X-ray mode, we have this shape. Let's go again to edit mode. Okay, are there any problems here? I think there are. You see here, between these two vertices there's a line, but between these two there's nothing. Or is there? Let's try this. I don't think there is. So let's fix this. We'll select these two vertices and hit J on the keyboard, and then we select these two and hit J, and now we have symmetry between the left and the right sides. Okay, this looks fine. Or should we just dissolve these guys too? X dissolve vertices. Okay, let's dissolve them. Let's dissolve these guys. XD, XD, and XD. Weird how. Okay, we select these two guys. I think we'll do F instead of J. So you can join two vertices using F or using J. So I think this is it. We can also try to improve the look of this guy. You see, some vertices are not aligned properly. You can keep it this way. It looks nice actually, but we will fix it. Okay, let's learn another Blender trick while fixing this. So let's hit the X here to mirror our edits. When we hit this and we modify something on the right or the left side, so the same thing will happen on the other side, you see, like this. So let's try to make this line parallel with this. So let's move it like this, but first let's face the mesh using 1 on the numpad, or just clicking here on Y. Okay, this looks good. Let's go to X-ray mode. Oh, what happened? Let's select this guy and then here maybe make it like this, and then select this guy, yeah, and like this. This looks good. Okay, so let's see it from the side and try to do the same here. Select this guy and G and like this. Okay, I think this looks nice. Yeah, this is nice. So we have our basic fireplace. If you want to make the chimney higher, you should do it now while the shape is still simple. Just select the upper, yeah, but don't forget to do it in X-ray mode. So select the upper part and hit G and then Z, so that you move it only on the Z axis like this, up and down. You can make it high or low as you wish, maybe like this. Okay, nice. Now we finished the first part of our work.
Thanks for watching the first part. In the next part we will add some modifiers, make a 3D texture very easily, and learn step by step how to UV enwrap the fireplace. So see you in the next part.